Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle, and this is Charlie. And I'm doing a reading for the collective today. Start with some prosperity dust on the table. See how she likes it. She's not usually... Oh, yeah, it's a little strong for her. I hope you are well. Did I say this is reading for the collective? We're just kind of do a general check-in. Grabbing the angel cards. I guess we're starting with that. Peace. There's an angel resting under a tree. And awakening. An angel in bed. Just waking up, stretching. Sun's out. There's a bird singing. Peace and awakening. It's like you're maybe peace is becoming something that is kind of your primary goal, and you're kind of waking up to this. It's interesting how in one image there's kind of sleeping or resting, and then this one is like waking up, coming out of that, getting ready to get active. So let me start with my new tea leaf oracle deck and see what's the situation you are currently dealing with. Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Different than Tarot Tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. I like that. Putting effort into something and reaping the rewards. Shield. You need to defend yourself. Okay. So energy of defense. Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Strength and fortitude, effort. You need to defend yourself, more effort. There's something here, it's defending something that's important to you. You know, creating some kind of solid foundation, whatever that looks like for you. I'm going to read this as if this is happening right now. I mean, this is the current situation. So it's like you've been dealing with some kind of opposition. Someone who's not, or people who aren't fully supportive of what you're doing here. But it doesn't matter what they think, because you know yourself, you know what you're doing. Or you know why you're doing it. Okay, so let's take a look at your energy. I don't know if this is gonna work, but let me try it. Is it? Oh, no, I know. I'm gonna use my, what's this one called? Numerology deck. What's your energy right now? Individuality, number 11. Manifestation, number 8. Yeah, you're on the move. You're focusing on yourself. This is something unique to you. You're embracing your individuality. There's something unique to you that that you are putting effort into manifesting. And abundance, 88. So we've got triple eights. 8 is a number of, it's movement and momentum and abundance. And we have all this pink energy too. So this is like heart chakra energy. And it's interesting how it starts, like the way the colors are very graded. I don't know how you say it, where it's like this kind of reddish color. It's almost like a brick red, like between red and orange. So you've got your your what do you call it? This is your foundation. This is your base chakra combined with your sacral chakra, which is about creativity. It's about feeling into yourself. It's sensuality, in terms of like really leaning into all of your senses, really feeling, coming to a place of feeling good in your own skin. And so, and then that like kind of shoots up into the heart. And so there's this wonderful connection between your foundation and your, what emotionally drives you and what serves you also. So, this is a really good energy, really focused on you. And yeah, people don't always like that, especially if it's kind of a new thing where you're putting yourself first. People can struggle with that sometimes. Okay, so I want to jump in. I want to actually, I say jump in. I'm in. I'm fully in. I just want to look a little bit more at your energy. I know. I'm going to use my Osho Zen Tarot. I want to look a little bit more at your energy. The Rebel. This is the Emperor Aries energy. Yeah, you're breaking the chains. He's got chains that are broken that he's kicking off. He's got wings. He's holding the torch. There's a bird coming in. We've got the bird again. There's something about birds. Yeah, it could be messages coming in. It could be I don't know. Birds are somehow they're like sign. A bird crossing your path is like a sign, an omen, something like that. Anyway, you're really focused on what you like, your freedom, and what you can do to kind of pave the way for yourself, essentially, because you're creating that solid foundation. And then we have understanding. Oh, I love this one. This is the Knight of Water. It's hard to see. Oh, you can see it back here. There are all these birds in the background flying in, and this bird is like, oh, hello. Wait, what are you doing? You guys are all out there. And they're like, come join us. So it's, there's something about a doorway that wasn't visible before, that you didn't know was there before. And there are others who are saying, you can come out now. You're not trapped like you thought you were. This is kicking off the chains. You have an understanding. You're having an awakening to your own individual power. And we have the birds again. Birds are a big deal. And we have creativity. The Empress. We have the Emperor and the Empress. Oh, God, this is amazing. And so with the Empress, we have Libra, Taurus, and for me as a reader, also Virgo. We've got a divine connection here, the ultimate power couple. But this could be somebody who you are connected to, romantically or business or something. But this can also be, because I'm asking like, what's your energy? So you're in this really great balance between your masculine and your feminine. We all have both. And, the masculine is all about taking action and laser focus and getting things done. The feminine is all about receiving and going within, tapping into the intuition, creativity. And so, like, I feel like this understanding between these two, there's an understanding of your masculine and feminine. There's an understanding between you and another, possibly, however that looks for you. So let's take a look at what has happened in the recent past. So I'm going to go with the Light Seers and put this deck away. I've been forgetting to do that. What happened in the recent past? Four of Cups in reverse. Coming out of, you came out of some kind of, I don't know, feeling of disappointment. Let's get more. Four of Worlds. Oh, I love this. And into a place, I don't know, this is like you coming together with someone, some kind of connection or harmonious, I don't know, fun. They're dancing. It's like they're at some kind of festival or something. Everyone's having a really great time. It's like you went through a period of time where you weren't happy with how things were. Your foundation wasn't as strong as you wanted, and so you kind of you've turned things around. You've realized somehow that you're not stuck, or where you felt stuck, you've done something to get unstuck, even if that's just a mental thing, and that you've done. And 10 of Swords. Wait, so there's all this happiness and coming together, but why is there this 10 of Swords? 7 of Cups. 4 of Swords. So we have 3 fours now. This is all about foundation. Wait, hang on. Show me more of what this 4 of Wands is. Did I say 4 of Worlds? I think I might have. 4 of Wands. Knight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Wait. Knight of Wands. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. Okay, this is all clarifying the 4 of Wands. I feel like there's 2 individuals here. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands. And then there's this 9 of Cups in reverse. There is some kind of lack of wish fulfillment. Something going sour between 2 individuals is one of these. It's like, recognizing there's a problem, but ignoring it and focusing on the fun instead. It's like a temporary fun, or it's like it's like pretending everything's fine and it's not really, but choosing to enjoy whatever the circumstances, whatever the party, getting into it. And this, wait, hang on one second. What is this 4 of Cups in reverse? Ace of Wands in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so there was an ending. There was an ending here. A marriage ended, a relationship, a partnership of some kind. And this left you feeling at a loss. It seemed like it was, I don't know, maybe it seemed exciting and then all the passion disappeared, fizzled out something, and you were left having to be very resourceful and figure out like how to rebuild. And maybe for a time you were grieving, but then you kind of came to this place of like, okay, enough's enough. It's time for me to see what's out there. And then what you encounter, and I don't know if this is, let's see, how does this work? I don't know if this is, all your energy where you're like wearing your heart on your sleeve and having a good time and ready for adventure and fun. But I don't know, this 9 of Cups in reverse keeps, it's like either you were hanging out with people without a lot of substance, or I don't know, that's not the right way to say it, because knights, both of these are upright. There's nothing toxic about them per se, but these 2 knights aren't totally reliable either. They're focused on what's going on in the moment. Knight of Cups, he's all about the love. in love with love. And when that feeling starts to diminish, then he kind of heads off looking for that feeling again. Nine of Wands, similar thing. Let's have a good time. If it's not fun, I'm going somewhere else, you know? And so anyway, there's this lack of wish fulfillment between these two, but still all the partying. And then we have the Ten of Swords here. Eight of Swords. Yeah, so there's this Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Four of Swords with the Eight of Swords, clarifying this Ten of Swords. So it feels like you kind of, you're like back to the drawing board, basically. You're like, okay, so this could be two different people that you were dealing with. This might not even be you at all. These two characters come in and are like, hey, let's have a good time. But the Nine of Cups in reverse somehow. And you're like, God, I have all these choices. I don't know who to choose. I'm not really feeling either. So I don't know. It's like being up in your head. It's like, oh, what do I choose? I don't know. I'm going to make the wrong choice. So you just kind of retreat and just go within, and you finally decide, none of these choices really fit. I got to move on. There's not the substance that you are looking for. So this is what happened in the past that has brought you to this point of like, well, if like waiting for others to show up, and then when they keep showing up weirdly, or you keep attracting certain types, you're like, all right, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. If you can't find someone to do the job right, you do it yourself. That's kind of your mentality here. Okay. So then put the deck away. What is it that you want? What is it that you want? I'm gonna go with the spirit animal oracle. What is it that you want? Make space. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Number 19. Well, you have something that you care very deeply about. Whatever it is that you love, that you're working on. You want loyalty, first of all. You want people in your life who are going to be loyal to you, who aren't just going to be there for a good time, here for a good time, not a long time. You're like, I want someone who's going to stick around. If I'm an emperor, I want an empress. If I'm an empress, I want an emperor. And that there's no gender, by the way. Those two energies fit very well together. Anybody can embody either. So you have this dog spirit, and then groundhog spirit, time to let go, 31. Yeah, you want to let go of anybody who's not showing up for you. Cow spirit, the miracles are endless. Number 15. You want magic in your life. You want to see the miracles. You want to let go of what doesn't serve, what's holding you back, or what's been an obstacle, and you want, I don't know, I feel like you're getting into an kind of energy or a mentality of, why can't I have everything I want? I'm the only one standing in my way. What do I do about it? Well, first of all, I figure out how to get my freedom. And you have somebody or some kind of energy here helping you, this bird energy. So, what's coming in? Let me go with my guardian tarot, my creepy tree friends. What's coming in? What's coming in for you? Lovers. Yeah, Gemini energy. Okay. you're laying this foundation, and then like I don't know, this lovers could be, it could be your counterpart at long last. um 8 of Wands. I love this. I love this. Momentum. Temperance in reverse. Temperance, Sagittarian energy. This feels like two people coming together very quickly. Momentum builds very quickly, and there's a lack of patience, maybe on both parts. It's like it's happening very quickly, and it could leave you two out of balance somehow. 3 of Swords in reverse. I'm clarifying the Temperance in reverse here. 10 of Wands. Ace of Cups in reverse. What? It's like trying to overcome or overcoming some kind of heartbreak, but it brings with it a heavy burden. Maybe the heavy burden is the memory of how something didn't work out in the past. Maybe you both have kind of knee-jerk reactions to, it's like healing. It's like, you know, this happens so often where you think you're healed. You're like, oh God, that happened so long ago, or I'm finally to a place where I feel I'm at peace, you know, and then something or someone shows up, and it's a test. It's like, are you really healed? Let's find out. And there's something about you, and I don't know, maybe it's this person. Maybe this person they've been through, they're trying to overcome their own heartbreak of what didn't work out. And this is, you know, some kind of new beginning they had that went south. And maybe it puts them in this place of feeling unbalanced, feeling like everything's really good. When's the other shoe going to drop? So it's something like that. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where you want to be very intentional about taking things slow, not letting it get going too fast, just to make sure you're checking all the boxes, crossing all your T's, dotting all your I's. I don't know, but, well, let's see. Let's keep going. I feel like I want a little bit more about what's coming in. I want to know a little bit more. Let me look at the guides of the hidden realms. Let's look a little bit more about what's coming in for you. A call to transformation, metamorphosis, the in-between, 17. So we have another 8. We have all these 8s on the table. A lot of momentum. A lot of, excuse me, confirmation burp. A lot of abundance. And there's this huge transformation that is, it's the in-between. There's a transformation that's happening in your life, within yourself. And then it's kind of a ripple effect out into your world. Order in the forest, cleansing, releasing resentments, making amends. Number 11. Both of these are 11. Cleansing, focusing on yourself. What works for you? Now this is what's coming in. So this is also somebody, I feel like the person that you are dealing with, or that's coming in, is they're maybe you two are mirroring each other, or you're both in this process of transformation. This person, I think, also is going through some kind of cleansing, making amends, wanting to kind of start from a clean slate. Emergence of true knowing, intuition, rigorous honesty, inventory. Yeah, there's you and or this person getting very honest with yourselves. Using your intuition. They're using their intuition. I think both of you are pretty intuitive. Yeah, I mean, you're this... I keep feeling like, yeah, there's this Empress thing happening here. So, let's look at how you see yourself. Would it be appropriate for me to use... I don't know where it went, actually. Oh, it's over here. Let's see if this will work. How you see yourself. I don't know. We're running out of time, though. No, I'm not going to do that one. I actually am going to use my Angel Tarot. How do you see yourself? Ego. Archangel Jophiel. A false sense of entrapment. Being overly focused on material things. Negative or fear-based thoughts. This is... Okay, so this is the devil energy. This is Capricorn energy. A false sense of entrapment. False sense of entrapment. That you are figuring out how to get yourself unstuck from. Because it's false. You're like, oh, actually, I have everything I need to break those chains. I think it's very common for people to see themselves more critically than others do. Bringing everything, let's see, being overly focused on material things. I don't know, maybe negative and fear-based thoughts. You're in that place of transformation. You're in that place of transformation, and that in between can be a challenging place to be in, because you're neither here nor there. You're not this. This is how you see yourself, but you're not as much that as you think you are. Because, okay, then we have Justice. Number 8, right? Archangel Raguel or Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know to be right. Stand up for your beliefs. So you're standing up for what you know is right. Even though fear might rule you sometimes, you also do the right thing. Because that's what helps you sleep at night. Making fair and just decisions, yeah. And then Unity. Archangel Sandalphon. This is the Lovers again. These pieces on me. Traditional viewpoints or methods. Oh, wait, what am I saying? No, this is Hierophant. Sorry. Yeah, this is Hierophant. Taurus energy. Traditional viewpoints or methods. Spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Yeah. So you're pretty traditional person. You may be very spiritual. You may be a spiritual guide, counselor, way shower, something like this. Even if that's something where, people just tend to go to for advice, or, for someone to listen. You're a good listener. You do what's right. You're right. You're cognizant of your shadow side. You're cognizant of the fact that you have an ego that sometimes gets away from itself. And that's a part of being human, and it's fine. It's like, you know, you're aware because you're also like, but I have these other parts of myself too. And that's a part of what's helping you to like be this rebel and break those chains and do things differently. You're doing things your own way with this individuality. So, oh my God, hurry up and finish. I just want to see how others see you. This one? Yeah, I'm reaching for this one. Mystic Mondays. How do others see you? Death in reverse. Scorpio again. 3 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse. You've stopped waiting. You've stopped waiting for others to show up, to meet you halfway. Like I said, you're like, okay, well, if I mean, I've been waiting for others to do the thing, to show up in a certain way. They're not doing it, so I guess I gotta do it myself. You're this death in reverse. It's like you're people see you as I don't know, stagnant maybe, or resistant to change. Tell me more about this death in reverse. 3 of Swords, because hang on. People know that you've dealt with some kind of heartbreak. And this has put you in this weird stagnant energy, not feeling like you could transform. I think what's happening is people, whatever happened here, one more, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Swords, somehow you stopped working on something here, someone else, like there was a connection here, whatever happened that broke your heart, it left you in this stagnant place. But you know, so you have gone within, you have been quietly kind of nursing your wounds, and that's from the past. People don't know that you've actually transformed, that you've come to this place of like, I'm not waiting around anymore. I'm gonna, you know, this is you, making fair and just decisions, considering others. This is you being honest. You're like, I'm not going to try to manipulate any kind of situation. People see you as being very honest, but they don't see that you are, you're powering up. That's all happening behind the scenes for them. And when you emerge, you're going to be totally different than how they last saw you, than how you were when they last saw you. So let's come to the end. Let me go with the Moonology deck. Let's get a little advice. What's coming next, potential outcome, whatever. Adjustments are required. Yeah, you are making those adjustments. You're kicking off those chains. You are freeing yourself. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Yeah, the adjustments you make are going to, the win-win outcome. Oh, that's probably the Emperor and Empress here. Could be a win-win within yourself, a win-win with you and somebody. There is a connection here. Yeah, for sure. And it's your work, your adjustments are benefiting this connection. You and your loved ones are safe. New Moon in Cancer. Yeah. Win-win outcome. You and your loved ones are safe. Everything's falling into place, and it's all due to this journey that you've been on, this work that you've done. So let me finish with a chakra card. Just saw 3444 on the timer. We've got root chakra, abundance. Oh yeah. Hang on, let me get my glasses on. I gather easily and effortlessly all that I need to support, nourish, and comfort me. I focus my attention upon all that I am grateful for. There is an abundance of nourishment, support, and love for me. I have. This is your foundation. This is what we started with. Your abundance is coming from feeling grateful, focusing on what nourishes and supports you. And in doing that, putting yourself first, then you are able to turn around and then give that to others. This is your foundation that you're building, this abundance. So open your arms and get ready to receive. If it's not here yet, it's coming quick. All right, I'm going to let it go. Let it go? Yeah, I'm going to let it go. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.